Blackboard Learn 9.1 has offered up a new way to incorporate media-rich content into your Blackboard course through the use of media mashups. Using these mashups, you can insert pictures from Flickr, slideshow presentations from SlideShare, and video from YouTube. Using mashups is easy. First, you need to be inside of whatever course you're teaching. Then, go into a content area such as course documents, course information, or any other content area you wish. Hover over the Build Content button and then go over to the right side under Mashups. For the purposes of this tutorial, we will show an example of all three types of mashups. First, we will show a Flickr photo mashup. Click the Flickr photo link. Doing so will bring you to the search window for Flickr photo, where you can enter keywords to search for a photo you wish to use. The drop-down menu for search allows you to search by full text, tags, or if you know the specific URL for that specific photo, you can type that in as well. You can search for all of the words, any of the words, or an exact phrase, and you can also use more advanced options. For our purposes, we will use a simple keyword search and use the keywords American Sign Language. The number of photos that are found in the search will depend on what photos match the keywords used in the search. Once that search is complete, you can browse through and find a photo that you want to use. Once you have found a photo you want to use, you can either preview it or select it. By previewing the photo, you can get an idea of how it will look when you post it into your content area. If it is a photo you like, you can close the preview and then click the Select button. When you click the Select button, you are taken to the Create Mashup Item window. Here, you can change the title of the item, you can add a description, and you can then change the usual options that you would use for any item that you would create in a normal course. Of importance here are the mashup options. For Flickr photo, you can choose either to use a thumbnail, which will allow the student to click a link and then open the photo in full size, or you can choose to embed the photo. When you embed the photo, you can also choose the dimensions or size of the photo you want to be displayed. For our purposes, we will leave everything set at the default settings. Next, you can either choose to show Flickr URL and show Flickr information, both at a yes or no choice. Choosing yes allows the student to click on the exact web location of that photo. This allows the instructor and the student to make sure proper credit is given for using the option or using the photo. After all options have been selected, click the Submit button, and you now have a Flickr photo piece in your content area that brings directly related content into your course. Now for an example of the SlideShare presentation. SlideShare presentations are a lot like a PowerPoint presentation that has been uploaded to the SlideShare website for use in educational settings. The same functionality of searching applies here. Again, we will use American Sign Language as our keyword of choice. Once the search is complete, any and all SlideShare presentations that match that keyword search appear. For our purposes, we will choose the ASL orientation SlideShare presentation. Since we've already seen a preview for the Flickr photo, we're going to go ahead and choose Select. Again, we can change the title, add a description, but this time, under Mashup Options, we now have a third option, a Text Link with Player option. By choosing this option, we allow a special link to be created, and when we click submit, we now have a watch presentation link. Once that link is clicked, the SlideShare presentation opens. The student or the instructor can then progress through the presentation either at this size, or they can expand it to full screen. Full screen controls act the exact same way. They can either go left or right to the beginning and end of the presentation. Our third and final sample of media mashups for Blackboard use is the YouTube video mashup. Again, in the exact same fashion, we can search for various keywords. For our purposes, we will use American Sign Language once more. This time, and please be aware that you are searching all of YouTube, so there might be some offensive material that could come up. But for our purposes here, we will choose this American Sign Language Greetings and Introductions video. Again, you can change the title, description, and for this demonstration we will actually embed the video into the content area. Click Submit, scroll down, and you now see the video embedded fully into the content area. You can either choose to play it from here, or you can choose to expand it to full screen. Again, the whole presentation can be seen in full screen, and you get the full functionality of that mashup. This concludes our tutorial on using Blackboard mashups. Thank you very much.